Hey y'all, this is Southern Woods here, and over the holidays I got these Schrade Machete Hatchet combo. So I thought I'll just open it up, play around with it for a little bit, and do a little bit of a review. I'm going to be trying to use these to brushing up some hunting spots this off season, so we'll see how good they are. They come with the sheath, obviously, so we're going to open them up. We're gonna test the grip strength, the sharpness, how well it cuts through certain things, and just overall how I like it. So come along. All right, y'all. So the first one that we're gonna mess around with and use is the Schrade Machete, a part of the combo. It comes in this black sheath. Not the worst feeling that I've encountered. I've definitely had fabric sheaths that are a lot worse quality. This one seems okay, probably for what you're getting. Very simple sheath, just put it in, has the button strap, which is all right. Sometimes they can be a little flimsy, but it seemed decent. This is what it looks like. I'll pull it up to the camera for you. As you can see, there's a little bit of a finger groove in the handle, fairly long handle, although the machete itself is shorter than what I'm used to. I'm used to the bigger machetes. This is more of a compact, shorter one, but it looks nice. It comes with a decently sharp edge. Roll up my arm to see if it cuts any. Yeah, it'll cut the hair off of it, so it definitely passes the initial hair test. Definitely sharp, decently sharp point. Now when I'm swinging it, or just the grasp in general, the grip, it feels decent, not super awkward. This is how I'm holding it. This is just the way my body wants to hold it. Definitely, I like the grip. Feels strong, sturdy. I'm not afraid of it coming out. I like the way it swings. And yeah, so for the first test, I'm gonna hit it into a log, and I'm gonna hit into this tree. Sort of just like the stick test. See if he'll stick in there, how deep it goes in on a decent swing. Nice. It doesn't go in the log too much, but it definitely stays. Felt nice or not. So on a backward swing, didn't really want to stick. I had to sort of hit it horizontal, but it doesn't stay in there too much anyway. So for the initial in the wood test, just to see if a good whack gets it in there, definitely passes for the log on a live tree with some ivy on it. Not as much. Now, did the blade itself take much damage? Not too much that I can see, just dirtied it up. We're gonna put it back in the sheath and try out the hatchet on this test. Now, this is the Schrade hatchet. It comes with this little, I don't know what you call this. It's definitely like a sheath of some sort, but it's made out of flimsy plastic, to be honest. Comes out like this, and then you just pull it off. I found it's somewhat of a pain to put back in, but taking it out is pretty easy. The sheath itself is okay. It's somewhat cheap plastic, not the best thing ever. Let's bring the Schrade hatchet close to you all so you can see. You see, this is what it looks like. I like the curvature on it. Looks nice. The blade looks nice. Can't dock it too much on the looks. Now for the blade, it's okay. It's okay. Not as sharp as the machete, but it's a hatchet, so I suppose it don't need to be. All right, it does shave a little bit, not as well as the machete, but it definitely works on the shave test. Now, holding it, it also has finger grooves. They're not as deep, they're very subtle. My body wants to naturally hold it like this. I don't know. I mean, it is a hatchet, it's different than a machete. It doesn't want to come out of my hands really, but it is a little bit harder to grip than the machete. For the actual chopping test, the cutting test, we're going to use it on some of these overgrown, extendagers, that word, extendagers. Some overgrown limbs that are going a little too far out on the fig tree. We're going to just hack them up, see how good these do. Starting with the machete. I'm just going to find some limbs and hack away, see how good it does. I guess I could start with this one. Alright. Fig tree branches aren't the toughest, but should give us a decent example of how good it'll cut. Try a bigger limb right here. Oh, clean. Alright. Try something a little thicker right here. Alright, so for the Schrade machete, not bad. The grip on it, out of 5, I'll have to give a 4.5, 4.3. I'll give it 4.3. Decent. I don't feel any slip from it. Even when I'm hacking into some bigger things, feels good on my hand. The blade itself has nice sharpness to it. Feels somewhat sturdy. The bigger thing I was hacking into it though, it felt like it wanted to give a little bit. It wasn't as sturdy as I want it to be hacking into the thicker part of the tree. So it does make me question on some more solid woods when I'm trailblazing how well it will perform. But as of now, I'll still give it a 4, pretty decent. And just overall, the feel of it, the shape of it, for being a shorter machete blade, it does get the work done, feels well when I swing. And you know, for that overall, I'm definitely gonna have to give it a 4.5 for now. So over an 80, solid B, close to an A. So definitely a B, low A. It's not bad, I like it. All right, so now for the hatchet. I'm gonna hatchet into some things now. Start right here. Cut this down here. So, cutting around with the hatchet a little bit, I guess note that I don't use hatchets as much as machetes. I'm not as skilled with them. Definitely sharp. Cut the smaller limbs with ease. But when it came to the bigger things that the machete easily hacked through, the bigger limbs, the hatchet, I don't know, as I said, maybe I'm just not holding it the right way to really make it more efficient. But I feel like I had a harder time. It wasn't going as through as much. But as I said, that could be on me. But overall, when I was hacking into the bigger things, I definitely didn't like the grip and the feel of it as much as I did the machete, but they're two completely different tools. And I've always been in favor of machetes over hatchets and axes, so. But overall, the grip, still pretty good grip. Can't dock it too much. The handle, I'll have to give that aspect about a 4, a little bit less than the machete. The blade itself, the dullness, a little bit more dull than the machete, but still a solid, strong blade on it. Good head overall. I mean, I'd have to give that a 3.5 or 4. Still solid score, passing. And then just overall, everything about it, the way it feels, the way it cuts, the sheath that comes with it. I mean, I'll have to give the axe a little bit worse than I gave the machete. Or not the axe, the hatchet. I'm gonna give it a 3.7, a little bit under a 4, a high C. Probably a B for someone who likes hatchets or is better with them than I am. But overall, these Schrade hatchet machete combo, not bad, sharp. The best thing about it is probably the grips to it. Very sturdy grip, feels good in the hands. The sheaths are decent, mid-grade maybe, not too crappy, but not great. And, you know, if you find it, definitely pick it up. As I said, I'm going to be using these to do most of my trailblazing this hunting off season, so I'll get a real good feel for them. Maybe I'll do a little update once it gets towards the end of summer. But that's been my little review. I'm not the best at blade reviews. They're not food, so. But hopefully this was somewhat helpful and you have a somewhat idea of if you want these or not. Thank you. The Southern Woods out.